Hey everybody, it is Natalie from Power Moon Tarot. Today's reading is called Can You Trust Them? And we are going to get into your reading here. Pile number one is the Deer Spirit. If you're feeling that energy, you'll choose pile number one. For pile number two, we have the Dragonfly Spirit. And for pile number three, we have the Koi Fish Spirit. Okay, so choose what image you're drawn to or what animal you are drawn to. And I will post the timestamps in the description box below so you can go directly to your pile. If you're interested in how to book a personal reading with me, details are below in the description box. If you're interested to receive a natal chart reading from me, details are in the description box below. Let's go ahead and begin with pile number one. I hope everybody is doing okay out there. It's an interesting times right now. Let's go ahead and get into pile number one. Pile number one, welcome to your reading. You chose the Deer Spirit, and today's reading is called Can You Trust Them? We are going to go ahead and get into your reading today, pile number one. Thank you so much for being here. And let's go ahead and get with the program, pile number one, and let's find out if you can trust this person, okay? I love the Deer Spirit, very gentle energy, peace-seeking kind of energy. I won't hurt you if you don't hurt me type of situation. All right, let's go ahead and see for pile number one. Can you trust them for pile number one? Okay, yep. We have strength on the bottom of the deck. Gentle power. Let's go ahead and begin. Ooh, we've got the Three of Swords, Empress, okay, and we've got the Queen of Swords. I don't want to be a bitch, but sometimes I have to be, okay? So let's go ahead and see. We're going to get the rest of your cards out. We have be assertive. That's so funny. I literally just said, I don't want to be a bitch, but sometimes I have to. So there's this, the key to this situation is to be assertive and to state your needs front and center. Perhaps in the past, pile number one, you were too nice or too forgiving or too allowing with others, and you got your heart broken, and you learned a valuable lesson from that. You learned to be assertive, okay? And the Queen of Swords definitely knows how to speak her mind and give it to me straight with the Queen of Swords. No lies told, okay? We have choice and moon in Gemini, okay? And this person that you came to this reading for is behind you, looking in your window, pile number one. Not literally pile number one. But the truth is that it's up to you, okay? And I feel like with the moon in Gemini here, you've gone back and forth, on this for a while. You've felt that this person was kind of in your energy, okay? And that they wanted to talk to you again, and that they had more things that they wanted to talk to you about or tell you, okay? I feel like you did sense and you did perceive that this person, had more things that they wanted to say here. We have, past life connection. Your eyes set my soul on fire. I feel like I've known you before. We knew so much happiness then. Past life connection, pile number one, okay? And it's truly your choice, I feel like, on whether you talk to this person again or you want to let them in. It's going to be up to you, okay? And some of you may feel a very strong connection to this person. from a past life, and you could feel like, this person broke my heart in a past life, or it doesn't actually have to be like a past life. It could be they broke your heart, at another point in this lifetime, in the past, okay? And the thing is I feel like you're not a sweet young maiden anymore, okay? I mean, you are within your heart, I feel, pile number one, but internally you're quite a bit more assertive about saying what you want. And even if you have to be a bitch about it with the Queen of Swords, you're like, fine, I'll do it. And as we say, it's called frontal lobe development, right? Like some people we meet in our younger days when we're a lot kinder and a lot more open and a lot more, life hasn't roughed us up yet, right? Or we are just like nice to everyone, versus when somebody meets us later in life and we're more cutthroat about saying how we feel and saying what we want. And some people say that, like, in your 20s, your frontal lobe of your brain is not fully developed yet. And so it's easy to like kind of believe what people say, or it's easy to kind of get caught up in the moment and look past things. But when you get older, things are more clear. And that's why they say, like, a lot of men actually tend to prefer women in their 20s, or other older men prefer other men. For those of you that are watching here that are men that like men, or women that like women, that sometimes people prefer younger because there isn't that frontal lobe development. But, the Queen of Swords definitely has it, okay? And is like, you know what? I can see clearly. I can see clearly now the rain is gone, all right? And her head is above the clouds. If you look at her seated here on the throne, her head is above the clouds, and so is her sword. So she's kind of looking down at what's happening here. Okay, so again, I feel like it is your choice. Okay, and maybe you've been back and forth internally, knowing this person is knocking on heaven's door again over here. Okay, and probably, spying on you, following your social media, looking at old pictures of you. And it's like, I can see you looking at me, okay? But this person is saying to you that your eyes have set their soul on fire, and they feel like they have known you before. And that's why they have this inexplicable attraction to you, okay? And let's see what else we have here. Ooh, we have makeup sex. Yeah, this person is wanting to have reunion, I miss you sex, apologetic sex, making up, finally getting pleasurable sex, okay? Maybe in the past, pile number one, it wasn't really about your pleasure, okay? Or it wasn't really about what you wanted. And, you were focused on being generous, willing, kind, all of that. And it's like, let me make it up to you, okay? Let me show you how I really feel. Let me make it up, okay? So this person clearly wants to reconnect in that way with you. But I feel like if they do, things are going to be different. Pile number one, for sure. Because these days, you have no problem being assertive about saying what you want. And if someone else isn't getting the picture, or they're not, doing what you ask, you're going to be very assertive and straightforward about what you want. We have candle and illumination, okay? So these issues clearly being illuminated. We have mask, not showing true feelings, hiding true feelings, pretending to like someone when they don't, or pretending that they don't like someone when they do, okay? So someone who was hiding their feelings, these feelings have been illuminated, okay? And we have mirror, and it's so interesting because there's a mirror in this card right here, in this Moon and Gemini card, but there's also a mirror here. So we've got two mirrors showing up in your reading. And both of you may be taking some time for some introspection. I feel like you've taken some time for introspection, and you've noticed where you let certain people cross your boundaries, or you weren't clear about what it is that you wanted, okay? But perhaps you're realizing that, it's like, okay, there's two masks here. I was pretending I was happy when I was not. Okay, maybe that was your mask, pile number one. Okay, and maybe this person is saying, I was hiding my true feelings and I wasn't showing you how I really felt. Okay, so, or I was people acting like they're happy when they're not, or people not being willing to show their true feelings. Okay, and this could have been a thing that was going on with you two in the past. And essentially, both of you probably could have been mirroring each other and maybe trying to play it safe and trying to, keep your own self-image over actually revealing how you truly felt, because you're afraid you're going to get your heart broken. But I feel like the Queen of Swords is saying, cut the shit. I demand the truth. I demand some answers. Cut the shit. Okay. And I love that energy. I love a straightforward Queen of Swords going on. Okay. And, the Queen of Swords is also about getting really honest with ourselves and saying, I didn't say anything to this person because I was afraid that they were going to leave. I didn't say anything because, blah, blah, blah. Right. So pile number one, I do feel like that is something like this illumination has come out, and it's seeing, maybe both of us with the moon in Gemini, it's like both of us were kind of tricking ourselves and tricking each other and not being honest. Okay. And we have passion. Wow. But there is a lot of passion between you and this person for sure. And with the Strength card here, I feel like you guys are trying to decide, should I shut down this passion or should I blow it up? There's the Tower underneath it. Should I and there's the Empress right there, again, on the bottom of the deck here. So should I shut down my feelings or shut down my desires for this person, or should I just fuck it, who cares type of thing, okay? We have passion and abundance. There's always been an abundance of passion between you two. This person has always had an abundance of passion for you, okay? And but we can't, base a relationship based on passion, sexual passion only, right? There has to be more there, okay? But this person, no lies told here, pile number one, this person has always had a lot of passion for you. And I feel like they've always wanted the best for you, and they've always wanted to give you the best, okay? And maybe in a past life, this person couldn't give you the best, and it broke their heart because they wanted to be able to give you the best, okay? And perhaps this person feels that, materially, they didn't have what they didn't have enough to give you the best materially, okay? They certainly do have an abundance of passion for you, but I also feel perhaps maybe there was like shying away from a situation, or someone here could be very rich and abundant, but didn't share that with someone else, So pile number two, or pile number one, this is something coming up. We have North Node and life's purpose, all right? Connecting to one's life purpose. And the North Node is about focusing on the present and focusing on this lifetime, okay? And being totally open-minded to what can happen in this lifetime. Like, we didn't connect in another lifetime, or things got cut off for us in another lifetime. And what about giving it a second try? What about trying again in this lifetime? Because clearly you two share an abundance of passion for one another, okay? And it's like, I just want this so bad with the North Node. I want to believe that we are mature enough and honest enough with each other to handle this connection in this lifetime. I really want to believe that, because there is an abundance of passion. There is a deep attraction. But I feel like every time I let this person in, they break my heart, okay? But I just want this to be okay so bad. I just want this to, yeah, and integrity is really the question, isn't it? Right? Because when we want something so bad, it can cloud our judgment or cloud our integrity. For you, it may cloud your judgment when you want something so bad, pile number one. For them, it may cloud their integrity. Like, I'll say anything that you want me to say. Okay, mirror and mask. I'll say anything that you want me to say because I want you so bad. All right. Well, what's unfortunate is sometimes this person says things, that are really not with their integrity because they want something so bad, right? And I feel like you're calling this person out. You're calling them out on this. And this is card 25. It's interesting because I was talking about people being in their 20s and learning more and everything, but it's the energy of integrity. The energy of integrity supports our choice to be consistently truthful and honest while being guided by high moral standards, okay? And that is, Queen of Swords energy right there. I need to be in alignment with my integrity. It's great that my soul sets your eyes on fire, or that my eyes set your soul on fire, but those are just words, okay? Moon and Gemini, those are just words. Are you just saying and reflecting what I want to hear because you know you're going to get what you want, and what you want is like, makeup, sex, or whatever? Like, is that, and something you may be asking yourself is this, is this in line with my own integrity? All right. And, perhaps that is something that you are wanting to work on, is being honest with yourself. Okay. And perhaps some of you here, like, as much as I wanted this person, even though I am totally honest with myself, the sexual energy wasn't that good, or I didn't really get what I wanted anyway. And it's because I need to be more assertive about what I want. And yeah, I know that this person wants me, but they have a lot of work to do before they can be trusted as it relates to their integrity, okay? And I feel like sometimes their passion kind of takes over their mind, but somebody has to be the thinking person here, okay? And here's what I'm going to say about, can you trust them, okay? I feel like this time would be different. This time around would be different, but you have to be very honest. You have to be very assertive, okay? It would be like a test for you in a way, pile number one, like testing your strength on an issue, okay? You have to be very honest. You have to be very assertive. You have to hold them accountable, okay? But, the thing is I feel like there's still these issues of masking and mirroring, and, wanting something a lot with the North Node, like wanting something a lot is great and grand, but can we trust a person to be honest and truthful and act within moral standards, okay? And where is the integrity in this situation, with you or with them, okay? And that's what I feel like is kind of the big question mark. There's still masking and mirroring going on. And if I were you, I would, you could hear them out with the Moon in Gemini, or hear what they have to say, and take some like solace in the fact that you get to speak your mind and be assertive about the situation as well. But I also do feel like letting this person in is always kind of a shit show, or it's always, look at the Tower right underneath the Strength card, okay? There's a reason to keep this person at arm's length, is what I'm going to say. Pile number one, all right? It's not that they don't like you. It's not that they don't want you. It's not that they're not into you. It's just there are reasons to keep them at an arm's length, okay? So that is what I am going to say, pile number 1, to your reading. And, you know, I think you know those reasons for keeping them at an arm's length, and it's probably better if you do, okay? So pile number 1, again, you don't have to listen to me. It's okay, pile number 1, but those are my thoughts on the situation. Thank you so much and take care. Let's move on to pile number 2. Okay. Let's do it. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. You chose the Dragonfly Spirit, and today's reading is called Can You Trust Them? We are going to go ahead and get into your reading. I just noticed the dragon card is card number 22, and this is pile number 2. So we've got 222 in pile number 2. Let's go ahead and get into your reading and find out, can you trust this person? Pile number 2. Ooh. Cards, they be a-flying. Let's go ahead and see. Can pile number 2 trust this person? It's all about what is supporting you. Pile number 2, what supports you? Okay. What is truly supportive to you in your life? That's what I feel like your guides want for you, is more support. We have 8 of Swords and anxiety on the bottom of the deck, okay? And being in a truthful, honest, supportive environment, it helps to remove those internal ties about anxiety. And Dragonfly Spirit is a very gentle, creative energy, but it also can be where we're getting caught in circles or we're getting caught up in illusion, okay? But 8 of Swords can also represent worrying about something that is actually going to be okay, that we don't really need to worry about. So let's go ahead and get into it. Pile number 2. Let's see. Ooh, we've got 10 of Swords, okay? And we've got the Page of Pentacles, okay? Picking ourselves back up and talking about that support and security with the Page of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles, okay? Let's go ahead and see. We have listen to your intuition, okay, coming out under the 10 of Swords, all right? But, you know, the 10 of Swords can be where we're getting kind of like real panicky about something and our mind's kind of gone off hinges with it. We have moving on and the moon in Virgo. Okay, so we've got the 4 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, and then now we have the moon in Virgo. So Virgo energy can sometimes be very, I don't want to say unstable, but it can be kind of like maybe second guessing everything, or having a lot of anxiety. You know, Virgo is a sign that can sometimes really bring out a lot of anxiety, okay? And we have Page of Pentacles and 4 of Pentacles moving on. It's weird because I feel like you want to trust this person, pile number 2, but I feel like you're scared to, okay? And perhaps some of you want to know that this person has truly moved on from the past, okay? And that this person is in a healthy place to have a relationship. And I do feel like this person could be coming from a place of having a relationship end in the past, or having a relationship or a marriage. You can see she's wearing a wedding dress here that ended really badly in the past, okay? Or maybe some of you had a relationship, like a marriage or a really long-term relationship that ended really bad in the past, okay? And, you know, the 10 of Swords can be where somebody is definitely like not happy in a relationship anymore. You know, and the Page of Pentacles is where we need to stabilize ourselves and where we are trying to grow and stabilize ourselves and learn, right? The Page of, I said Page of Swords, but it's Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is that growth energy, though, of I really do want to try to grow in a situation or move past something, okay? And the Four of Pentacles talks about the need to stabilize, all right? Oh, breakup stories, okay? I'm not over you yet. You're not that easy to forget. Please don't go. Ooh, pile number 2. Interesting. I'm not over you yet. And I was talking about somebody that had a breakup and is saying that they moved on from something here. Okay, I'm not over you yet. You're not that easy to forget. Please don't go. And I feel like where the confusion is, pile number 2, is are they not over their ex or are they not over me yet? Okay, and I honestly feel like there is some real confusion around that. So let's see what else because I don't know yet. That's the thing, pile number 2. I don't know. I'm still figuring this out too in your reading, okay? This person is saying like that they're moving on, but there's a girl sitting on their lap that's in a wedding dress. So were you the person that, you know, were you almost married to this person? Pile number 2, because if not, or if you were married to them or almost married to them, or you two talked about that, they're not over you yet. But if this is a person who had an ex that they were married to and it ended really, really bad, this person could still be starting to stabilize their life and they're not over that situation yet. And it brings them a lot of anxiety, okay, to think about like dating again. And so, yeah, this is where we really have to use our intuition, okay? Because sometimes like we can sense that somebody is not over a person yet. They could act like they're moving on or say that they're moving on or but the truth of the matter is that they could be just in the energy of rebuilding their life and maintaining their life. Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Like I'm just maintaining what I have at this point, okay? But I'm just maintaining my job, going to work every day, looking after my money. I'm just kind of like maintaining my life, but my mind is fucked up. 10 of Swords, okay? And you may be able to sense that this person their mind is still fucked up, okay? So let's see here. We have hidden motives. Oh boy, okay? That's not good. Well, we don't like that. We have pendulum and decision, okay? And the need to make a decision, somebody having hidden motives in the situation. Is it you? Is it them? People have hidden motives for making certain decisions and saying what they need to say, okay? And somebody could be totally over a situation mentally, but can't get out of it because they're tied to someone financially. All right, there's hidden motives for people's decisions going on here. Pile number 2. All right, and there's certain reasons why people are doing things in this situation. Okay, somebody is not over their ex and is telling a breakup story, but isn't over that situation or is still mentally messed up from it. We have clock, need time, takes time, okay? In time cycles, time to heal and progress, right? So I do feel like there is an honest need to heal after a breakup and to grow and to stabilize one's life after a situation that is fucked up, but it takes time. pile number 2. It takes time. You know, a person can mentally like shut down, but then every day still get out of bed, still do what they need to do, still clock into work, still pay their bills, still you know, go to their classes. Somebody can be mentally checked out from something, but just kind of going through the motions of the routine. Okay. Or hidden influences such as money or practical things are affecting the situation. Okay, and the moon in Virgo can actually be quite practical about their feelings. Okay, the moon is feelings, Virgo is practicality. I have to be practical about my feelings because of, you know, certain financial investments. But my mind is all fucked up about this. And, you know, but there's also this needing time, like somebody needing more time to get through something because they're not over something. We have healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life, self-care, self-love, and being happier. Okay. You know, dealing with a lot of anxiety and a lot of worry, mentally very unhealthy with the Ten of Swords. Okay. It's not healthy for me to continue to think about this situation. It needs more time, okay? And I need more time for me, and they need more time for themselves. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna make good decisions for myself. I'm gonna eat the right foods. I'm gonna take care of my skin. I'm going to, you know, take care of my hair. I'm going to go to yoga and Tai Chi classes. I'm going to, you know, it's Virgo energy. Is that energy of, you know, eating right and taking care of oneself and, you know, cooking for someone else, like, you know, making them a healthy meal, encouraging a person to make better choices for themselves. Okay. And I do feel like, you know, with the Four of Pentacles here, somebody needs a very bland life that may involve, you know, going to bed at like 9 p.m. every night, or, you know, having a salad for dinner. A need to really, with the Page of Pentacles, a need to really keep things simple, okay? And make healthy choices and give someone enough time to rebuild their life and their psyche. You know, for someone here, going to bed at a decent time every night, eating the right food, going to the gym, this is going to be a way to stabilize their life and get their energy back, okay? And mentally recover from a situation that, you know, where there was like hidden motives for decisions, or there was a reason somebody was continuing on in a situation saying it was okay when it wasn't. We have here growth and we have balance. Yeah, definitely. And I love the green energy here. Again, I'm talking about earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I feel like what you guys are saying is, what I want, Natalie, isn't all that complicated. Okay. I just want somebody in my life who is a balanced person, who is ready to grow. Okay. Somebody who's stable and balanced and ready to go. I really don't want to be with somebody who isn't over their ex, okay? And I don't want to be with someone where there's like hidden motives for the decisions that they're making. I really don't, you know? And there's an energy here of two people needing to be on their own for a while to solidify and build their lives, okay? And focus on their own personal growth and balancing their life, okay? We have the 7th house of partners, okay? And growth and balance is, you know, if I am going to be with somebody, I want somebody who is a balanced person and somebody who's ready to grow with me, okay? I don't want to be with somebody who is only staying with an ex because of, you know, money issues, financial issues, hidden motives, making decisions, still not over their ex. Like, I am definitely not wanting that. Now, the thing is about this pile number 2, I feel that this person can actually be a very stable person who is good in relationships, who is not a cheater, not a liar, not a user. I actually feel like this person can be a very balanced person who has the ability to grow in relationships and be happy in the relationships that they're in. And I feel like that is something that they want, okay? But I feel like it needs time and it takes time to get there. And I feel like this person is still needing time to heal, even if they're telling you that they are over something or they are moving past something. They're still very self-protective, and they're very protective of, you know, their time and their money and their investments into things. Ask your intuition, listen to your intuition. Mentally, do you think this person is at a place where they can be a balanced and healthy partner that can grow with you? Okay, if they're still really messed up in the head and having a lot of anxieties because of a breakup that they went through or the ending of a marriage or something like that, you know that it's time to let this person. And here's the thing, pile number 2, I kind of feel like you need time to be on your own and make healthy choices for yourself, and they need time to be on their own and make healthy choices for themselves, okay? It's not to say that something in the future couldn't exist between you two once things are healed and balanced, that there couldn't be actual real growth or real feelings, you know. Here, I think there could be pile number 2, okay? And I actually think that when this person is with someone, I actually do feel like they are trustworthy, okay? But I also feel like, you know, the Ten of Swords can kind of be where we're lying to ourselves and telling ourselves that we're over something and we're not over something, and we're still holding on to something. But there, you know, the thing that I don't really like is the hidden motives and the reasons for making decisions, okay? And some of those reasons might be financial or material reasons, okay? I'm hanging on to this relationship because, you know, there's financial reasons for it. I don't really want to upset the apple cart. I don't want to da-da-da-da-da, okay? In the meantime, I don't feel that this person has a lot of like sexual motivation right now either, pile number 2, okay? Ideally, they would like to be with someone where they can grow and have a balanced connection. I don't feel like I'm not getting, it's very different than pile number 1. I'm not getting like a lot of sexual energy in this reading. It's more about, you know, the concept of having a healthy partner that you can grow with, that allows you enough time to make the decisions that you need to make for yourself, okay? I do feel like this person could be worried about money, or they could be worried about a financial aspect of what they're trying to do, perhaps with a home or a property or a payout that they're waiting on, okay? And I do feel like this person is trying to stabilize their life, okay? But if they're telling you that they are ready to move on and all this stuff, I don't feel they are, pile number 2, okay? If they're telling you they still want to be with you, but you can sense that they've mentally checked out, then I agree with you. There's not a sexual energy here, and there's hidden motives for staying in the connection, okay? So it's, I'm not, you know, this person could have a habit of giving people what they want so that they feel satisfied, but then they themselves are kind of like not ready for the situation, okay? I don't, again, I'm not getting like this energy of someone being a huge cheater or anything like that. I'm just getting with the Ten of Swords, self-sabotage behavior, and people that could have hidden financial motives for staying with someone, okay? But clock it, pile number 2. It's time to step back and make healthy decisions for yourself. And I feel like it's also healthy for this person to do the same thing, okay? And maybe this person didn't even tell you that they were over someone, or that they didn't even say those words to you, or they didn't even say that they wanted to continue a relationship here, but you like them, or you think that they would make a good partner, but they haven't really said anything to you. Okay, for those of you that are in those kinds of situations, use your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Know that this person is still basically recovering and not ready for something. Yes, you picked up on these qualities within them that would in the future make them a good partner. They actually have the ability to be a good, stable partner, but it's like a not right now type of thing. And sometimes like the timing isn't right with the clock here as well. We have first chakra and the root chakra. Yeah, the root chakra has to do with how we're based in the world. I've often said the Four of Pentacles is associated with the root chakra. All the red in the card, the figure is sitting and the figure is stabilized and holding on. And the root chakra is where, we're holding on to, it's more of a stabilizing energy with the root chakra, where we want to feel safe and supported. And that was that energy I was talking about earlier in your reading, about wanting to feel safe and supported. The energy of the root chakra supports our sense of safety in the physical world and reminds us to enjoy our physical bodies. Okay, and again, the root chakra also does have to do, with sexual energy as well. Like if we feel safe, if we feel comfortable with someone and feel supported by them, we can connect with them in that way. But if we don't, then, it's about making healthy choices so that a person feels stable, safe, and supported in the world, okay? And I feel like in order to connect with someone, you guys are going to need to feel that sense of safety and support, and that you're around someone that has the ability to grow, okay, and be a healthy partner. And I don't think it's your imagination, like that this person has those qualities to make someone feel stable, safe, and supported and grow with them and everything. But I think there's reasons why they're needing time, or they're needing space or distance. And honestly, if you check into it, I feel like if you mentally or emotionally check into it, you will realize that, oh my God, Ten of Swords, like this person has a lot of anxiety. 8 of Swords, 10 of Swords, about like they are mentally checked out from something right now, and they need to just focus on fortifying their physical world and stabilizing their physical world. And again, I'm not getting a huge sexual energy from this person and towards you, pile number 2, okay? And maybe that's okay, because you're like, I don't want someone to be with me just because of those reasons. I want to be with someone where I can grow and feel balanced and feel safe with them. But at the same time, I'm kind of getting more of a friendship energy in this pile number 2, okay? So yes, I think you can trust them as a friend. I think you can trust them as a person in your life. One day they may have the energy to be a balanced person that you can grow with and feel safe and supported with. But I feel like there's not a coming together at this point, is kind of what I'm getting. Pile number 2, okay? So thank you so much, pile number 2. I wish you all the very best, my friends. Take care. Let's move on to pile number 3. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the koi fish, and today's reading is called Can You Trust Them? we are going to go ahead and get into your reading, pile number 3. Hope everybody is doing quite well today. And I love the koi fish. So curious, intelligent, creative, artistic in their expression, okay? And I feel like this little koi fish right here is going out to hunt and see what's out there, but is coming from a place of, softness and creativity, uniqueness. Maybe some of you here are artistic type people and you dream in color, pile number 3. Let's go ahead and see. I'm also picking up on turtle spirit or turtle energy, okay? We have the death card on the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Pile number 3. And with the death card, it's scorpionic energy. So trust is very important for scorpionic energy. And of course, when we're in very intense situations and we're trying to explore, we can get real anxious or nervous or worried or worry about somebody like hurting us or betraying us, okay? I just saw the King of Swords here on the bottom of the deck too. Maybe some of you are dealing with an air sign or a Scorpio. Let's go ahead and get into it. We have the Magician. We have the World card, okay? And we have the Chariot. Those are all major arcana cards, and the Death card is major arcana too as well. So it's an interesting energy. And, the Magician can be known for being very flirty, very fun and flirty. All right, very attractive energy. I'm attracted to our conversations. I'm attracted to the way that we chat with one another. I think it's like really fun energy, okay? But the Magician can also be kind of duplicitous or even two-faced or tricky at times, okay? So let's go ahead and see what we have here. We have improving health, okay? Perhaps somebody here gave you some advice, and I also feel like about improving your health, or maybe you gave some advice to someone else. Maybe some of you have a crush on your doctor or your physical therapist, or somebody that works in the medical field is coming up in this reading, all right? Or it really seemed like this person cared about, what was going on with you, or was asking about your health or how you were doing, okay? And I feel there could be a long distance element involved here with the Chariot and the World card between you and this person, and also with this little fishy swimming, okay? And it's about maybe someone is promising to travel to see someone once their health improves, or there's plans to travel. However, plans keep getting changed and you're wanting to see something a little more concrete, okay? But plans are kind of going up and down due to people's health or things like that, okay? Things can be kind of with the Magician, things can be kind of like up and down, okay? Or changing very rapidly, right? Like the story is changing very rapidly, or the situation is changing very rapidly. Perhaps some of you are wanting to go see this person, or you're wanting them to come see you, but there's a need to have concrete plans to move forward with the World card and the Chariot. Like we need concrete plans in order to move forward. And, but this person could be like putting things off or saying, I can't right now. I really do want to see you, or let's continue to talk. Okay, the Magician is definitely that energy of wanting to talk or communicate, and having really fun conversations with someone. all right? But circumstances maybe need to change with this improving health before either you can see them or they can see you, okay? But the thing we want to stay away from is, like, maybe some of you are wondering, well, is this person just making up excuses, right? Like, I do want to go see them, or they are supposed to come and see me, but it seems like it's not the right time, or plans keep changing, especially during this Mercury retrograde, pile number 3, like plans can be up and down, up and down, up and down. Can I really trust this person with what they are saying? All right. So let's go ahead and see. We have harmony and Venus energy. Oh, goodness. Okay, then. Well, that feels very artistic and I was talking about art and beauty, messy hair, messy clothes, but being in a sexy environment with somebody and ooh, yeah, Venus, harmony. There is really cute energy or sexy energy between you and this person, but I also feel like it's like, okay, when am I going to see you again? Or when are you coming back? And I'm drawn to the art hanging on the walls. Maybe some of you have some really cool art that you got for your home recently, or you like to paint or draw. Okay. Sexy artists in pile number 3. Thank you for coming to your reading. But I feel like, you know, it could be like, we really want to see each other, or we really want to spend time with one another, but so-and-so's health isn't great right now, or it's not the right time. Like, I really want to see you walk through my door. But plans kind of keep on changing and bouncing around. And perhaps some of you are wondering if you should just kind of end it and move on with the Chariot, or if you should just kind of close the door and move on, or if they're actually going to show up, okay, or if you're actually going to show up. All right. And we have relationship or childhood wounding here. Wow. Okay, I have trouble trusting. Yeah, Death card. I have trouble trusting because I have been hurt in the past, but I want to give you a chance. Wow. Pile number 3. Okay. So somebody here is like, yeah, you know, I get suspicious and I get paranoid that people are going to backstab me. We could have Scorpio, Aquarius energy I'm feeling in this pile. Okay, but I get, you know, I wonder if people are lying to me sometimes, and I have trouble trusting because I've been hurt in the past, but I really want to give this person a chance because, you know, Venus and harmony here, there is attraction. There is this kind of like wistful, well, if we don't now, then when would we, you know? Yes, plans keep changing, but, you know, I don't want to miss out on something either. I feel like the conversation isn't over, and I feel like I'm missing out on something if we don't try something or give it a go, or at least try to see each other, okay? So there is something going on there, all right? Self-loving, exploring the body, emotionally loving oneself, and not letting anyone in at the moment. So this could be somebody who, you know, is fantasizing about you and doing naughty things to themselves, pile number 3, thinking about you. But or maybe you are too, but they're not letting anyone in at the moment, or they're not letting anybody get sexually close to them at the moment, but there is flirtation going on. And that could be because of health situations or because of, you know, stuff like that going on. There is, like with the Magician, there could be sexting or flirting or winky games going on, like that type of thing. But perhaps some of you are wondering, like, is it all talk, or am I gonna like see this person kind of come through? Okay. The good news is I feel like this person isn't fucking around with anyone else, okay? I don't feel like they're having sexual congress with any other members of Congress, if you know what I mean, pile number 3. I don't feel like they're, you know, off doing something. If anything, they're just loving on themselves and making themselves feel good until their health improves or till they feel better. And they're having fun flirting and enjoying the conversation and enjoying the fun and the flirting. But I feel like for you guys with the World card, there's a little bit more of a serious energy of, yeah, it is fun. Yeah, it is a distraction. Yeah, we do have interesting conversations, but I mean, where is this going? Question mark with the Chariot. And can I trust this person that, you know, we have clear quartz and heal. Okay. And, that's coming out, I feel like, under you, pile number 3. And, you know, this healing energy of, you know, I'm not going to get stuck, like, questioning this person or wondering or worrying, okay? I do want to trust people again. You know, having clear quartz is like, having clean intentions about something, right? Or having clear intentions. And perhaps some of you are really protective of your Venusian energy right now, or you are very protective of yourself sexually, or you just want things to be clear. Like, if we are going to get involved with each other sexually, then, you know, it better just be us. It better not be like, let's be clear about what we're looking for here, okay? Let's clearly define what we're looking for here. Let's clearly, you know, let's clearly like define what the parameters are here, is what I feel. We have Butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. Well, that's nice. I like that. And we have talking. Yeah, again, I was talking about conversation, interesting messages, waiting for a message to come through, being like, ooh, they called, they emailed, they messaged, they text, and this is pretty cool, right? Like, I do feel like this person would be sad if they missed out on, or regretful or sad if they missed out on an opportunity to talk to you. I feel like you're the butterfly in this reading, pile number 3. Okay, and you'd like to see this relationship evolve to the next phase. You're working on healing your inner child. And in the meantime, it's like, okay, there's no harm in talking, okay? The more definitive side of yourself may be saying, okay, where is this going? What's the parameters here? What are the boundaries? If we are going to be sexual with one another, then we should have clear intentions, and I do want to move forward on that. Okay, the Chariot energy is the energy of wanting to move forward. I do feel like this person wants to move forward with, you know, continuing to talk and continuing to get to know you. And in that conversation, you know, the relationship could evolve into something else. Okay, we have frustration. Okay, and we have anger. Ooh, interesting. Okay, and this person could be feeling frustration with themselves about the fact that they can't see you, or that, you know, that they physically can't. And here, when you see, like, you know, the square peg going into the round hole here, there's sexual frustration, okay? And there's energy attached to their sexual frustration. I feel like this person, they're enjoying the flirtation, they're enjoying the conversation, but somebody's like very sexually frustrated, okay? And they could be frustrated with themselves, that, you know, they need some time to take care of themselves or improve their health. It's like, I'm angry or I'm mad because I'm sexually frustrated and I want to move something forward, but I'm not quite ready in that area yet. So there's some I need to blow off some steam is kind of the energy that I'm getting. And some of you in the past could have been with someone who was very like high pressure and sexually frustrated and angry all the time, you know, and flirting with other people because they were sexually frustrated. Okay. You know, I kind of feel like that energy of not, I have trouble trusting because I've been hurt in the past and I want to give you a chance. Okay. Relationship or childhood wounding. Perhaps some of you could been around people who were very pushy sexually in the past or were very sexually frustrated. Or perhaps, you know, you were in the past, pile number 3, like sexually frustrated, mad, you know, and people going off and doing things they shouldn't because they are sexually frustrated, is an energy where, okay, that is creating a lack of trust, right? And let's see what else we have. We have the second house and owning. So this could be frustration about money or frustration about, you know, work, career. All right, somebody's really frustrated with finances, okay, and it's caused them a lot of stress and upset in their life, and it's even affected their health, okay, and it could be interfering with their sex life as well, okay, and also people who, maybe some of you in the past were with someone who, because they were very sexually frustrated or something, they decided to go and pay for it, all right, and it really broke your trust, okay. I do feel like this energy coming up in this reading, pile number 3, okay, or this energy of being very possessive. It's like I'm jealous and controlling, and if I don't get what I want, I get angry, and I want what I want when I want it. And if I'm with you, I own you, like sexually. Okay. Some of you could have been with people in the past that were very much like that, very demanding sexually, very possessive, very controlling, like I own you, but at the same time going out and hooking up with other people or paying people, that type of stuff. Okay. And it really could have messed with, you know, your sense of feeling in control of your life, like sexually, pile number 3, okay? So I get it where you're coming from. And what you want to know is on authenticity is the most important thing to you, is what I feel, okay? The energy of authenticity supports our choice to be genuine and truthful in all aspects of our lives, right? Not to be two-faced, right? And sometimes Mercury can have that energy of being very two-faced and glib and charismatic, right? Maybe even psychopathic, pile number 3. All right. Now, if some of you knew someone in your life who was double talking, you caught them in multiple lies, they were possessive and controlling and wanted all the attention when it came to sexuality, but were off doing whatever they wanted, okay? And they were constantly making up lies for things, and, you know, they were not authentic, okay? I get it. Like, if you have a hard time trusting people because you have been with someone in the past, and maybe some of you here, you're like, yeah, I do have a tendency to fall for people that are huge flirts and are huge smooth talkers, and who like are non-committal and maybe constantly changing their minds about things, but expect me to go see them at the drop of a hat, or expect me to go be there for them. And it's like, be so fucking for real right now, with this authenticity energy. Like, don't lead me on and drag me on if this is not something that you want to. Okay, so the energy of authenticity is what I feel is very important to you guys. And are people being truthful and authentic? Are they just saying what you want to hear to get what they want? Okay. Or are they being truthful and authentic? And I feel like where you guys are at is you're saying, if someone isn't truthful and authentic and always lying all the time, I'm out of there. I will close that chapter so fast, the World card, and I am out of there, okay? And I'm not going through that again. I'm not letting someone own and control me while they go and do whatever it is that they want, okay? And so I feel like you guys are very much understanding those power dynamics and psychologically what's going on in those power dynamics. Now, for those of you that have met someone new and you're just talking to them and getting to know them, I feel like, you know, they could be having some health issues or some money frustration issues that they're dealing with that's not allowing them to do more than just kind of talking or flirting right now. Now, however, I feel like as long as you feel that this person is authentic in the conversation and is now again, a social butterfly can be somebody who's talking to multiple people or having multiple conversation, but is just talking, but is authentic in the conversations that they are having. So I do feel like this person, if you're just getting to know someone and talking to them, then they could be talking to other people too. All right. Maybe you're talking to other people as well, pile number 3. But I don't feel like this person is having any sexual relations with anyone else. They could be being a social butterfly and talking to a lot of people, but I also feel what they're saying is authentic. I mean, I do feel like what they're saying is not a lie. I feel like they are being authentic with you, or they are, you know, whoever they're talking with, they try to be authentic, okay? But I also feel like they could be kind of a social butterfly and talking to different people. But like I said, maybe you are too, okay? And it's not quite time in the conversation yet to get into a conversation about, you know, you're mine only, or this is only you and I, like that type of thing. But I do feel like Spirit is encouraging you to start talking to people and start trusting people a little bit. And if you don't like something and something doesn't resonate or land as authentic with you, you can always leave. Pile number 3 with the World card and the Chariot, you can always leave and swim away and get out of there if you feel like something isn't landing right or isn't authentic. So pile number 3, that is what I am getting for you, my friends. I hope you have a wonderful day and take care.